Hi, welcome to the Calgary Herald Yoga video series. My name is Joe.
And I'm Hart.
Hey, Hart.
Hello.
So we're going to lead you through a little practice for sciatica sufferers. And that's like if you feel you have like that shooting pain coming down one side of your leg into your glute muscles, front of your hip. I mean, there's a lot of different places it can make itself known. But no matter what, even if you don't suffer from sciatica, this is a nice way to prevent it from coming and to get your body grounded and stronger by working these little muscles in a very nice, simple practice. Okay, so for this practice, I have a yoga strap. And if you don't have a strap, you can use a scarf or man's tie. It works well. I have a tennis ball and a blanket. And then we have a chair, and we're gonna use that at the end of Shavasana. So if you can get all that stuff ready, if you don't have a chair, you just set your mat up by your couch. And then happy yoga. So I'm gonna have Hart start lying down on his back.
That's where all my neckties one at a time.
Just like that. Yes, just like that. Okay, so as you come here, if your back is bothering you, you're just gonna bend your knees and put your feet on the floor. And if your head, like Hart's head is pretty good, but if you feel like your chin is higher than your forehead, you're gonna put something underneath your head. So that's where I just have my little folded blanket. I'm just gonna have Hart lift his head and put that under, and yeah, that should be good. Okay, so it's nice to start off just like this. Just give yourself a few breaths. And just notice where you feel a little tense, probably in the shoulders, legs, let everything relax. Good. Okay, so we're gonna start, I'm gonna have Hart just start to pick his toes up towards the ceiling. So it's like he's standing on his legs. And then again, if you have back discomfort, you're gonna bend your knees, feet on the floor. But from here, I'll have Hart bring his right knee into his chest. You'll interlace your fingers just above the shin. Yeah, and if this is too much for you, this is where you could just put your strap over your knee and you can just use that to hold on to. Or you can place your foot on the end of your couch or something like that, or get a friend to stand there and just hold your foot. And then as you do this, you kind of gently start to pull that knee in as you inhale, and as you exhale, you can just let it go away. You just move with your breath. And while we have the right knee into the chest, you think about what you're doing with your left leg. And so if you can engage your left leg and press it away from you as you take the knee in, and you can let it soften as the knee comes away. And just do this a few times. You know, I'd say like 5 to 10 breaths, and then we'll switch legs. And he'll bring his other knee in. But it's, yeah, and so it's nice also when you have your fingers to opposite interlace your fingers. Just a little bit of brain gym, and just work the leg, knee in, extend your opposite leg. Okay, so if you're doing this at home, go ahead and push pause, and after you've done both legs, you know, maybe 5 to 10 times, then unpause, but we're just gonna move on. So from here, yeah, you can release that leg. You're gonna have Hart bring his right knee back into his chest. He's gonna bend his left leg. Put the left leg on the floor, and he's gonna cross his right ankle over his left knee. You want to cross that right ankle over enough so that your foot can be all the way off your knee and you're not rolling your inner ankle. So that would look like this. So you don't want to roll it in so you have wrinkles on the inside, and keep your leg nice and strong. Good, and then you'll stay here. If this feels like you're getting a nice stretch, just rest here. Okay, the next thing to do is to bring the left thigh into the chest. Hart will interlace his fingers behind the thigh. If you're very open, you can go onto the shin, but let's go behind the thigh right now. Yeah, and you just breathe here. And again, you could do this against the wall. You know, if it's too much to hold the leg in, you can put that left foot against the wall and just do it there, or against your couch. You can do this on the floor. Get off your couch. The couch is not your friend, but you can use it to prop up. Good, so just nice breaths here. You're thinking about letting go. Like when we have tightness in the muscles, things have gotten tense and we want them to relax. Excellent, good. Okay, so again, here's where you would push pause, and you're gonna do both legs, about 5 to 10 breaths, but we're gonna move on. So we'll release, lower the foot, lower the leg. Excellent. Okay, next one we're gonna do is called Supta Pada Gustasana, and it's actually translated as hand to big toe pose, but you don't need to do that. That's where we have the strap. So I'm gonna have Hart bring his left knee in. We'll start on the opposite side, and he's gonna take the strap, and he's gonna place the center of the strap over the balls of the feet. And so that's this area right here where toes become foot. And just place it there, and then you'll extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Yes. Okay. Again, so this is the pose. You kind of work at getting your leg as straight as you can, and that might mean it's not going to come straight up to the ceiling. That's totally fine. You work with what you've got. Hart's been practicing yoga quite consistently for 5 years. He's nice and open. This is what happens with consistency and practice. But wherever you're at is where you're at. Okay, you could also use your couch here and have that extended thigh, so the left leg would be up the couch and the right leg would be off to the side of the couch, if that makes sense. But this is really nice. You just breathe here. That's it. And you can start to engage a little bit. You can push the foot into the strap, and you just use the hands to kind of resist it. Work at opening the back of your knee. Okay, again, 5 breaths here. Very nice. Good. And then we're going to switch legs. So bring the knee into his chest. Yes, take the strap off and switch. Okay, but we're actually going to stop here and not do the other side just because it's a shorter video. But go ahead and push pause, do both sides. Good. Okay, it's also really nice once you do one side to take a moment and notice what's happened between the 2 sides. Yeah, because one leg will feel longer and more relaxed. And you only did it for a few breaths. I can see you already feel a difference.
I feel so much more grounded on my left.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one we're going to do is you're going to take your tennis ball, and this is just a really nice fascia release. So a lot of times when we say tight muscles, we're actually talking about the fascia around the muscle that's gotten tight. So I'm going to have Hart bend his knees, place his feet on the floor. I'm going to have him take this tennis ball into his right hand. Okay, so he's going to place this tennis ball right under the center of his right cheek. So if you imagine there's a bullseye on your cheek there, and you're going to put it right in the center. And you can like hang out there. You might want to roll around a little bit. Know that there's no wrong place to put this ball. Yeah, and then after a few moments here, you're going to just start to just drop the right knee slowly out to the right side. And I say slowly because it's never the destination, it's the journey. And as you drop your knee down, you're going to find a place where you feel that you can just rest there and release. Okay, and the release is in the exhale. So you just breathe and relax. Now, I know Hart's open, and if you feel you can go deeper, the knee comes down and you can actually lift his left hip up and put more weight on the ball, and bring his left knee over a little bit and just find more weight. And you can roll around, you can move the ball to a new spot or whatever feels good. You're just going to find a way to release that. And you're going to stay here for like 10 breaths probably. That's about a minute. Okay, and then you'll come back up. And I'll have Hart take the ball out, and then take a moment between the 2 sides and feel what's happened. Okay, and things have softened and released. So this is a really nice thing to do if you're suffering from sciatica. Okay, great. So again, push pause, do the other side, and then come back to us. So we're going to end off with a really nice Shavasana, and I'm going to have Hart just reach maybe with his toes. You can pull that chair in. Yeah, okay. So again, you can use your couch cushions here. Get off your couch. Okay. And so you can use the couch for this, or you can use a chair. So he's going to place his calves on this chair. Okay. If I was nice, I'd put a blanket on it so he doesn't get the cold metal edge. You can do that. Anyway, so there we go. He's tucked his toes underneath. Your knees might feel they want to drop off to the side. That's fine. This is just a way to relax. If you feel like your low back is taking too much pressure here, you're welcome to throw something underneath your hips. So I just have like a little baby bolster here. You could use a blanket, and you can just put it underneath and see if that might relieve something. But if you're comfortable without it, you don't need it. So I think you're okay without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take it out. Okay. Excellent. So I'm going to leave Hart here to rest, and you can do the same. So you want to rest for at least 10 minutes and just let yourself relax into the floor, and you want to look at releasing whatever you can. Okay, so I hope that really helps to ease your sciatica pain, because that's no fun for anybody. And okay, I'm just going to say happy yoga. Namaste. Thank you.